Support WrestleTalk!
Order the magazine using the link below.
On SmackDown Live, AJ Styles defeated Jinder Mahal to become the new WWE Champion in a move clearly designed to make the main event of Survivor Series, which would have been Jinder Mahal taking on Brock Lesnar, more appealing. In the short term, this is true. AJ versus Lesnar is more of a dream match than the Beast and the modern-day Maharaja. But in the long term, with the India tour just around the corner, it's damaging to the coveted WWE Championship, the phenomenal one, and Jinder Mahal. To discuss this, let's go back to the beginning. WWE announced in April 2017 that they were expanding their presence in the Indian market, launching WWE Shop in the country and hiring a new vice president of WWE India. And in an effort to push the product to the large market, Jinder Mahal, who just a few weeks previous was little more than a jobber to the stars, became #1 contender and subsequently won the WWE Championship from Randy Orton, etching his name alongside Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, The Rock, Steve Austin, Triple H, CM Punk, John Cena, and many more all-time greats. More surprising, he then retained the title in 3 consecutive pay-per-views against the Viper before defeating SmackDown Live's newest signee, thought to be one of the best wrestlers in the world, Shinsuke Nakamura, 2 pay-per-views in a row. It was all for a purpose: to help ticket sales when the company went over to India in December, despite the fact that Jinder is very much Canadian. The issue, however, is that the company never put stock in Mahal as champion. In all of his matches with Orton and Nakamura, Jinder won by screwy manners. Whether it be interference from the Singh brothers or the Great Khali, Mahal never looked strong in victory. His only clean wins on TV were against Mojo Rawley, Luke Harper, Ty Dillinger, and Baron Corbin when he attempted to cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase. By making Mahal an unworthy champion, which by the way has never gotten anyone over in their history of wrestling, WWE devalued their most prestigious title, keeping it on him until the India tour wasn't getting him or the belt over. It was doing the exact opposite, which was a real problem when it came to Survivor Series. The annual November pay-per-view is set to feature several champion versus champion matches. Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss versus SmackDown Live Women's Champion Natalya, United States Champion Baron Corbin versus Intercontinental Champion The Miz, SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions The Usos versus Raw Tag Team Champions Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, which has since been changed to Sheamus and Cesaro, and of course WWE Universal Champion Brock Lesnar versus WWE Champion Jinder Mahal. In an effort to make Mahal look credible, WWE had Jinder fire the first shot, challenging Brock Lesnar to the champion versus champion match at Survivor Series. However, because of Jinder's awful booking, no one bought it as an actual match. No one believed Jinder could beat the Beast, which certainly wasn't helped by Paul Heyman cutting a scathing promo on the WWE Champion saying he wasn't on Brock's level. Clearly something had to be done. Presumably Vince McMahon suddenly realized that he was promoting a pay-per-view with Brock Lesnar having a match with a former member of 3MB and decided to pull the plug. The planned match between AJ Styles and Rusev for a spot on the SmackDown Live Survivor Series team was cancelled, instead announcing the WWE Championship match in Manchester, England. AJ Styles won clean in the middle of the ring in the main event of SmackDown Live, ending Jinder Mahal's championship run. Alright, so let's look at the positives. AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar is a dream match and will be much better than Jinder versus Brock. Styles is also a much more credible champion than Mahal, and well, that's about it. Mahal losing the WWE Championship just a few weeks before the India tour kicks off means that all of this time of him being champion, which was only done to appease the India market, was a waste of time. It also means that the last few weeks of build towards Mahal versus Brock has also been a waste of time. Moreover, if Jinder wins the WWE Championship either before or during the India tour, then it means AJ Styles' run as champion is worthless. He was little more than a paper champion, given the belt solely so he could have a big match at Survivor Series. That really isn't the best way to book your WWE champion, especially after the bad year the WWE Championship has had. Just look at how over Bray Wyatt's run as champion was, or Cena's 16th time run, or indeed the WWE Cruiserweight Championship runs of Akira Tozawa or Kalisto. If WWE were worried about having a weak champion going against Brock Lesnar Lesnar at Survivor Series, perhaps they should have planned ahead and had Nakamura win the WWE Championship at SummerSlam. That way the company could build SmackDown around a credible champion and build the King of Strong Style up for the big dream match against the Beast. Jinder Mahal losing the WWE Championship a few weeks before going on the India tour has undone all of the work of 2017, even if it has been incredibly poor work. And presumably giving AJ Styles a short run with the strap is a fruitless endeavor. Plus, giving him the big win out of nowhere takes away a potentially great moment when Styles, after a long drawn-out storyline, finally overcomes the odds and wins his second WWE Championship on a big stage, like Royal Rumble or even WrestleMania. Perhaps I'm being very pessimistic about all this. After all, we are getting to see AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar, and on paper that should be a fantastic bout, and maybe AJ will get a long run with the belt, and this is just WWE pulling the plug on the Jinder Mahal experiment. But one feels this is the same situation as Samoa Joe winning the NXT Championship from Shinsuke Nakamura, just so the King of Strong Style could win it back while NXT toured Japan, which means we could still see 2017 end out with Jinder Mahal as your WWE Champion. You can find out more about the chaos backstage when AJ Styles won the WWE Championship, and hear Ollie Davis's thoughts on the championship win in his SmackDown Live review. Click the videos to the left to find out more. Press subscribe and support WrestleTalk on Patreon. I have been Luke Owen, and that was just my opinion.